I've only watched like this one the last time. It's a very fun video. But now looking at her videos, it seems that it's a there are political ones. How to English? It concerns the politics in America. Yun na lang. So, I have zero clue what the politics that you're having there because I am a Filipino who lives in the Philippines. I don't have any. I think I have. I don't have any close relatives that are living there, so I'm not sure what's happening there. I don't even know what's left and right. What's that? Are you discriminating each other by what hand hand is your main hand? I don't know. So let's go. I'll react more on her videos that are more on the social issue sides. USA, I think that's a Filipino. That's American politics. I can't really comment on that. I don't know anything. I know nothing. The Cougar Epidemic. Milf hunting. Okay. Saka 20 minutes lang.
Various social and economic factors and the rich, evil pedophile clowns that run our gay, retarded government, the American dream of owning a house and having a wife and 2 kids is dying. And the Zoomer-Coomer fantasy of a rich, older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games.
I hate this new English language thing. Are they even Gen Z made words? I don't know. Maybe Alpha. Then Alpha. I mean, I'm a Gen Z, but I can't keep up with these words. I'm not in the internet long enough. My mind is just go gaming. The internet? I don't care about that shit. Twitter? Nah. In any case, I'ma eat my piatos while we watch this one.
Games in your pajamas all day is thriving. Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, mommy issues. But the kids today are calling it something different. Hag-maxing. In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term hag-maxing. You've been on a date with a 40-year-old.
Okay, that's different.
How is that different? He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's hag-maxing. Educate yourself. Which greatly, you're robbing the cradle, he's hag.
Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. Akin na milf hunting lang yan. Hag-maxing nga.
Maxing. Educate yourself. Which greatly intrigued a lot of you. So I decided, you know what? I am going to make an entire video dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing? Or is it a symptom of broader societal issues? Why are all these young whippersnappers scooping up these older timepieces? Speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Holzgern. Holzgern is a young Austrian company that creates uniquely crafted watches, jewelry, and accessories using all natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women. Personally, I'm a huge fan of their men's watch collection, like the solar-powered watch called the Comfort Crusher, that's made with fine-grained walnut wood and encased in stainless steel. The walnut wood comes from here in North America, and all the wood Holzgern uses are FSC certified, ensuring that it was forested in a sustainable way. I got my husband the Open Horizon watch, modeled after a real pilot's watch. It comes with a beautiful green marble dial and even has a built-in stopwatch function. He loves the sporty yet professional look, making it a perfect choice to wear at both work and home. And it would be a great gift for any cougar looking to spoil their Zoomer boyfriend. Just saying. The watch I picked out for myself is the Colorburst Automatic watch.
Wait lang Anyway,
It has a unique green mosaic embedded in a stainless steel casing, and its wooden strap is easily adjustable to fit every wrist. Holtzgren's products are made in small quantities to ensure that each item is built to last. They do a great job combining functionality and fashion, and I just think their watches look really neat. Holtzgren also creates elegantly crafted earrings, rings, bracelets, and necklaces, like this platinum-plated shade necklace. The store has accessories for both men and women, like the durable Forte bandlet for men, made from orange-white marble, or the Duet bandlet for women, made with zebra wood and elegant gold stainless steel. All items come with a 2-year warranty, and ordering is super easy with free express shipping to the US and most EU countries within 2 to 5 days. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, or you just want to treat yourself to a nice high-quality watch, I definitely recommend checking out their store. Just click the link in the video description and use my special discount code SHOE at checkout to get 10% off your order store-wide. So big thank you to Holtzgren for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. What's up with Gen Z?
Ayan sasabihin ko. I was gonna say, I just need to clarify because in my vocabulary, things are a little bit different. At least how I see things. So ganito. Let's say, for example, a 20-year-old male. If they're going for a woman who is 25 up to 35 years old, or let's just say, because I don't think you're gonna say it's hag maxing if you're gonna date a woman who is 3 years older than you, right? At least that's my take. So if the 20-year-old goes for a woman who is 25 to 35 years old, so kind of like 5 years older than them, 5 to 10 years, maybe 15, something like that, I call them MILF hunting. I call that action MILF hunting. Basta ganun. They're going for MILFs, essentially. And then, if they go 50, more than 15 years old, for a 20-year-old guy, then it's 36 and above, that's when I say they're cougar hunting. That's just my take. That's how I understood things, because I didn't really, when I hear those terms, they tell me what it is. I don't really take the time to research stuff like that. So I just classify it as if 5, 10, 15 years older than the male, then it's MILF hunting. Then 16 years and above, cougar hunting. I know that it's technically wrong to call it MILF hunting unless they are a single mother or you're playing an affair. As a Christian Filipino, that's no. Let's just put it at a single mother. If it's a single mother, then yeah, it's that's the MILF hunting. But I don't know. I just classify it as MILF age from when it's 5, 10, 15 years older than you. Cougar age when it's more than that. Yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Let's continue. Let's stop my nonsense.
Z slang dude, looks maxing, hag maxing, Riz, sus. Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and rafflecopters, and we were happy. Now, when I think of the term hag, I use...
What the fuck, Jen, am I? I don't even know that shit. What? Epic bacon? I don't know that. How? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What? I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost in the generations. I don't know the terms of the millennials. I don't know the terms of the Gen Z. What am I? I don't even want to call myself a Gen Z. I just wanna be called 90s kid. I'm good with that. I love that.
Usually think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30. Fuck you guys. I'm so tired of comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade and now I'm graduating college. Good for you. Awesome.
Ouchie.
Congratulations. My knees hurt when I get up off the floor. Now, this term hagmaxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the hagmaxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennials.
I'm just gonna point out, my view on this would be mostly maybe this is just an American thing, okay? The articles and stuff like that. Because it's not exactly a trend here in the Philippines. When you go for women who are way above your age, 10 years, like that, there's this, it's not exactly unallowed in society. Wow, English. But the problem is that they will, how do you say this? They will give you looks. I think that's the right term. It's like, they don't look at you badly, but whenever they see you together, like on a date or something like that, they will double take when they get the idea that you're dating. Because it's not weird, but it's a rare occurrence, let's say. It's a rare occurrence in the Philippines. But if it's like 5 years gap, something 6 year gap, because of the Asian buff, it's not exactly something that's very, it's not very plain to see if you have that gap. 10 years and above, that's you can easily see the gap between the faces of the male and female, even if you interchange the gender. So yeah, it's not exactly banned here in the Philippines. It's not social. It's not socially banned, I mean, but they'll just double take.
Ladies. Now, even though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was, but the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about hagmaxing. And people had a lot of strong opinions about it. Motherless behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand. Another day, another psyop. It's not hagmaxing, it's MILF hunting, and it's an art. Please
Yes.
don't misappropriate my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to humankind to having a mommy kink. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up.
Whoa!
LOL. Okay.
No.
Hey, officer. I'm gonna throw up.
Nah.
I would love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts and pays my bills. Drizzle, drizzle. Young, hard dicks and the older women who enjoy them. This isn't new. Hagmax
Yeah,
bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been hagmaxing since 2nd grade in Miss Johnson's class. I am going to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including myself. I want to be a hagmaxer, LOL. Any female taker, XD. I like thick MILFs and I cannot lie.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
nice. It must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not.
Kalma.
I fucking love adult women. Women over 32 should be illegal. Now, according to the very astute, always reliable source, knowyourmeme.com, the term hagmaxing is very popular in the Vtuber community. Now, I don't have much interest.
Really? Seryoso? I mean, I'm just a VTuber wannabe. I don't really spend time on VTuber communities. I just use this because of technical issues, you know? I don't want you to leave it at I don't want to stream with a just a screen, you know? You know what I mean? Like just the game, something like that. Well, yeah. That's why I'm just a wannabe. Not exactly a VTuber. Not exactly a flesh tuber either.
In the VTuber community, but they seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest. Should I do a video reacting to VTubers reacting to me one day? That might be fun. Let me know if I should do that. Although it seems to be a meme amongst the VTubers and the weaves, it is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. By older women.
Why? 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 Don't make an article with that name. Why? How? What? Who? When? Where? Boy toy? I mean, even if the woman is older, if the boy is dominant, the woman is submissive, then it's not exactly a boy toy, right? It all depends. It's not just a boy toy thing. Not every man is submissive. Not every man is dominant, okay? Same with the females, of course. Yes.
Women are dating Gen Z men at record rate. One woman stated, "Women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger. Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities." Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying this like 100 times in this video, but could you imagine an article like this with the genders reversed? I love dating these young, fresh boys. They're less bitter. They have less baggage. They're not ran through. People would just be calling it red pill incel shit. Age gap relationships between millennial women and Gen Z men are on the rise. Our analysis of age hypogamy reveals the pragmatic underpinning of these relationships. It sometimes comes down to who's available. Many older men prefer to date younger women. The same is true for a lot of older women, with millennial and Gen Z men emerging as appealing dating options.
Yes.
For their part, many Gen Z men might have few opportunities to date women their own age, or prefer to date older women for various reasons. Enter millennial women.
And I'm proud to be a millennial with my side part and skinny jeans.
If you're an older millennial woman, you might be attracted to younger men for their energy, inclusive views about sex and gender, and superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being.
Let me propose. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. So, if anyone ever wanders into this video, I just want to ask. Okay, inclusive views about sex. I kind of get that, but if the fetishes and stuff like that, I'll put that there. That's how I understood it. So, yeah, maybe if the woman is hot enough, they love them enough, they may include some random fetishes. Who knows? Depends on the person pa rin yan. Inclusive views about gender. Male, female? I mean, does this involve the multiple partner thing? I'm not sure. You gotta explain me down below, because I'm not understanding that. Maybe it's just an American thing. I don't know. Superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being. Depends. I mean, that's a younger man. If the older man doesn't understand your emotional well-being, how do you think the younger man would, fare better? They live the shorter lifespan than them. Because here's the thing, this is just me. Understanding is different from accommodating. For the man who is at your age, let's say the woman's 35, then the male is also 35, or around those ages. Fucking this. I'm at a perception that they will people who are closer at the age will understand your emotions a little bit better because you both live the same lifespan. They maybe they'll get what you're going through. Just talk, okay? Every relationship needs a conversation. Conversations is not a one-sided thing. A conversation should be between two people talking at the same pace, at the same time, while looking at each other. Okay? That's how you even go to understanding. Pero, for younger men towards older women, I'm not sure you will see that as an understanding because if you pour your emotions at them, but they didn't understand, they simply accepted, they accepted your opinion or they accepted your they just accepted it and then comforted you, something like that. That's just accepting. That's not understanding because they mostly due to the experience that they lack compared to men at your age. Okay? So maybe it's better if you separate these two things, the understanding and the accepting. In most cases, I think for younger men, it would be more on accepting rather than understanding. I'm just yapping at shit.
In many ways, Gen Z men see millennial women as an opportunity to level up emotionally and socially.
Huh?
With their evolved attitudes about everything from non-monogamy and gender fluidity to the anti-hustle soft life, Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes about sex and relationships. The kind featured by podcast bros. I love how millennial women...
How? Mas di ko na-gets to. Okay. Break it down. Breaking the paragraph down. Gen Z men see millennial women as an opportunity to level up. Medyo gets ko to. There's a feeling of growing up. Yeah, there, emotionally and socially. When you get a girlfriend who's higher in age than you. Yes, I agree with that. There's a feeling. Pero mostly yan yung kan eh. Mostly that would be more on the boasting side. You can boast that you can boast that I had a relationship with a beautiful older woman. That's what I think the level up is. Evolved attitudes. I think this ain't wrong. Only one generation is between us. Evolution does not really take place that fast. It took how many years for humans to develop in this earth? So, not exactly an evolved attitude. But let's take it to the whole context. Evolved attitudes about everything from non-monogamy, fuck you, and gender fluidity to the anti-hustle soft life. Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes about sex and relationships. Back. I'm still dying. Anyway. I don't think it's an evolved... Okay, sorry. I don't think it's an evolved attitude for a person to go from a monogamy to non-monogamy. Nah. You're going back to the caveman times where they only fuck who they have in front of them. No, 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 no. For me, that's not the evolution. Like what? See, that's a culture thing. That's gonna go back to a culture thing. I think for me, the culture in America is also the same in the Philippines, which is a monogamy type, where uh, an individual is married to another individual. That's it. Okay? Because, see, here in the Philippines, we see relationships very, very seriously. Because the aim for a relationship, the aim for a relationship is marriage. Okay? Relationships here, of course, I'm not talking about the I'm not talking about the younger generation because I don't know what the fuck is going on them. But from my generation and the generation before me, relationships are very looked upon seriously, very seriously. Because the aim is for marriage, right? That's for me lang I'm not talking for everyone. Mahirap na. May magalit dyan. I'm just saying that for me, relationships, the ultimate goal for a relationship, the boyfriend-girlfriend thing, is marriage. That's why you're in a relationship in the first place. You're not going for a relationship, then just drift there until you do not know where to go. Okay? Because see here in the Philippines, there's this thing where you get in a relationship, no? You get your girlfriend, your boyfriend. When you get to that relationship, and your parents somehow knew about it, maybe through gossip of the neighbors. You know how the aunties in Asians are, they're very gossipy. Once the news reach them, they will say, so when are you gonna introduce your boyfriend, girlfriend? instantly, once they know it, when they're gonna introduce them like that. Because, they can, depending on the culture, there are some that take relationships very, very seriously. Wherein there's even a clan here. Okay, I'm getting out of my topic, but there's actually a clan here in the Philippines. A tribe, I say, not a clan, but a tribe. I'm not gonna specify, but there's a tribe here in the Philippines where if you date their child, and then their child will introduce you to the parents, with their aunts and uncles, grandfather, grandmother. They will immediately think that you're already locked in, that you're already for marriage. They're already preparing everything. They will take they will already name the pig, the cow. That's gonna be how do I say this? That's gonna be butchered and cooked for your wedding. That would be at the That would be at the very first day that you are introduced to the family. Even if you're only about 1 week in a relationship, they will do that. I swear. And if you suddenly end that relationship, maybe a misunderstanding, or like you just drifted from your partner, wherein your partner didn't actually do something malicious towards you, like maybe he or she did not cheat on you, or he or she did not abuse you, and then you left the relationship. The whole tribe's gonna know your name. They will hate you. they will all collectively hate you. They'll think that no matter what the problem, unless the child of their tribe did not do anything wrong. I must say, you get me. As long as the young one of the tribe did not do anything wrong in your relationship, and then you ended it, you will be a hated person in there. They will not harm you in any way. They will not verbally abuse you. They will not physically abuse you, but they will look at you. They will look at you very, very aggressively. Something like that. So yeah. Just pointing out that here in the Philippines, relationships are seen very seriously, especially by the older generation. So this monogamy thing, non-monogamy thing, this is bad. You cannot do this here. If you do this here, you're gonna get you're gonna get socially, what do you say? How would they say this? You'll be like socially tortured by the looks, by the bad mouthing that will happen between the aunties. Even the uncles will come. Friendships can be ruined just because you're dating multiple women, stuff like that. But at least it's one. Just the thing here in the Philippines is that you just have to, if you want to date another one, you need to break up with the first one. You should not hide a current relationship to get a new relationship. That's already cheating. It's the instant. I mean, it's the cheating. But people will look down on you here if you do that shit here. So yeah. In conclusion, non-monogamy is not an evolved attitude. Nah. Gender fluidity, I don't care about that shit. LJHD TV, baby.
Relationships. The kind featured by podcast bros. I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks fucking a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking at relationships.
See?
Like, yes, queen,
Even
that
she knows.
Zoomer you're banging
It
is
ain't
so
fucking
open-minded
evolved.
and progressive. He's
You're
not
going
like
back
those
to animal days,
podcast
the
bros.
caveman days.
I swear modern feminism is like the greatest trick men have played on women. Like, just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius! Even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the hag-maxing train. Why are so many older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms? I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galazine in The Idea of You. Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't hag-max with Anne Hathaway?
Yep.
What a forward young
Yes.
man you are.
Yes. I don't know anything about celebrities. I am a man stuck in the mountains. But at least I know Anne Hathaway and been a crush for how many years now? What they generate.
My goodness.
Yes,
This phenomena
sir.
is a ground-breaking shift, considering Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with younger women. You know, I really don't care about this shit, but it is so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies that are just kind of assholes, the celebrating of billionaire female CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women partnering.
Yeah. Is it really change that they wanted? Just my turn. Nah, they just wanted what they cannot get back in the day. Yeah. Nah, sorry. Of course, I'm not saying everyone. I'm not saying everyone. I'm a back out from this shit. I'm a pussy out, but you know. Maybe lang. Maybe. I mean, feminism started how many years ago? Maybe even the 80s, 70s, who knows? But maybe at the time they did think about it. Maybe they wanted to change. Maybe they wanted something more for the peace and order of their community. Maybe. However, now at modern times, it's just that these people are showing it in a negative way, wherein as if they said before this is bad, so it should be changed. But now it's like, you did this before, so it's our turn. Like what? It's just taking revenge. That's not making anything. That's not making anything improve or change. That's bad. I'm telling you, that's bad. That's not gonna make peace and order in your community. That's just gonna make things worse. Then okay, so you say that it's our turn. Then, on the men's side, they will see you. They will see that you're doing it. That's just giving them the message that okay, it's okay to do it again. It's true. If you're gonna do it, don't be hypocritical when the other gender does it. Okay? Americans, there's something there's something wrong here. Not you. I'm not saying that the Americans are a problem. The issue, there's a problem with the issue. That's why it's called an issue. Okay?
With younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15 and she was his high school teacher. Wait! That is not
that's
good.
Grooming.
That's
grooming.
Be a stigma
that's bad.
against that.
Fuck that.
What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic partnerships. After all, at every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No. When you are a grown-ass teacher and...
Saan yun? There's a statement. Hey. At every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. True. But you must be specific about this shit. You know? You must be very, very specific about this shit. What if the heart's desire is the murder of a specific people? A group of people. Oh. What are you gonna say to them? You just told them that they deserve what their hearts desire, di ba? That's bad. What if, okay, issue. The PDF issue. Oh. You're gonna say at every age we deserve what our hearts desire? To people like that. To people, the most disgusting people on earth, I dare say. I'm saying this. They're more disgusting than murderers. I assure you. I'm telling this right now. That's fucking, oh my god. Nah, they're more disgusting than murderers for me. They should be getting the econ. If they did something. Yeah, they should be getting the death penalty wherever they may be. An instant execution, more torture. Bring back the medieval tortures for them. Let's see if they're gonna do what their hearts desire. In any case, this phrase, deserve our heart's desire, that's wrong. Okay? No, wrong.
Deserve what our hearts
mali,
desire.
mali.
No. When
Mali.
you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you do not, in fact,
That's fucking
deserve
grooming.
that. What am I reading? I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23. I make upper six figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. I don't rely on men to be financially...
32 dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. 19 minus 3, 16. Groomer!
stable. I don't need my man to have a good job. We both know what we want out of this relationship and we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this. Wait, one is 32 dating a 19-year-old for 3. Oh no. We older women aren't man haters. We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy. What? I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called hag maxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, I guess. Technology has come a long way. There are even many techniques posted in public, you know. There are many things that can prevent someone to be unable to fertilize. You don't actually need to be infertile to work. Oh, fuck me, that got me. Humor, man.
Oh no. We older women aren't drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy. I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called hag maxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. Huh? So when it's a younger man dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win. Really? This is so disgusting. 34 is not old. I am not a hag. Agreed. Okay, so we've heard from the hags. Now let's hear from the hag maxers. Why are these young men dating older women? Above, I have mommy issues.
Depending on your age.
Well, there has to be other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish. Come on, there's gotta be another reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for. And I have mommy issues. To be honest, as a guy who's 22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better. Most have a car, a house, financial stability, and time. They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience. I'm still 19, and for me, older women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls.
Been there, done that. Hell yeah, it's good.
Honestly, it's partly because modern Western girls from 18 to 25 are like 80% hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman who is 5 years younger than her. I changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30 to 39 and have been going on more dates than ever before with beautiful women who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old.
Okay,
it's either take care of a younger woman who we know is potentially a flight risk or appreciate an older woman who has their own shit together. George W. Bush married an older woman to get that money. I don't think George W. Bush should be a role model for anything. Easy, good sex, intellectual conversations, less games, more fun, and they treat you nicely. They tend to be more grounded. Did I mention the sex part? Oh, and if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older women? Fetish. I'm 16, and I'm not attracted to anyone below 30 years old. Yes, the elusive reverse pedophile. Dating a woman with a career, property, experience in bed, and life. What's not to like? Young sluts want the money up front. Old sluts are just happy to get some attention.
Okay. Okay. That's a little bit blunt, but mm, dude, I dare comment. eh, maybe depends on the person. It's a little bit true, but you know.
Older women fed me, slept with me, and sent me on my way with snack packs. Legit amazing. I'm 26 now, dating a 38-year-old after years of trying with women my age and younger. They are all social media obsessed narcissists. I feel like they're hyping up millennial women too much here. Oh, they're not narcissists obsessed with social media.
Nah.
You guys weren't around during the MySpace days.
Ay,
Have you ever met a Gen Z woman who would want to date them? They're me, give me, take care of me. Man, if the ones my age ain't loyal, might as well. They're basically like a grandma caring for you and taking care of you. Oh my god. Nothing like a no denture adventure. You people are sick. No, I don't believe this is happening more than ever just because Gen Z men like easy sex or gifts. Or that Gen Z women are too obsessed with drama or social media. No, I think there's more to it, and I have a few theories.
We're diving in.
So, as we talked about before in other videos, a lot of
I'ma see if I agree to any of the theories, okay?
men are dropping out of college. The issue is, a lot of young college-educated women want college-educated men. See, Stacy is looking for someone college-educated who's making more than her. But not that many young men are on that level yet. Older men are, but not many around Stacy's age. But you know who doesn't care? Karen.
I mean, it's true. Because if you're the same age, then that means, let's say you're, depending on the course, syempre. Pero, generally speaking, college graduate female, going to work, college graduate male, going to work, most of the time, they start at the same wage range. So now, if they want a male who is earning way more money than them, first of all, why? Why is that a requirement? Second of all, how can you find someone who makes that kind of money at your same age? That means you're just looking to be the baby girl of maybe a CEO, second gen, the son of a CEO, stuff like that, the son of a multi-billionaire, maybe. But the problem is that if you're looking for people like that, they're the 1%, not even the 1% of the population on Earth. Not even the 1% of the male population on Earth. You gonna fight for it? Good luck. Who are you even? That's true.
Karen doesn't care about your lack of college degree. Karen wants to pick you up in her 2013 Toyota minivan and bang you in the back seat, then take you to Olive Garden. No strings attached, unlimited breadsticks. For basically all of human history, the most prevalent age gap was older man and younger woman. But why? Well, it's because men are all disgusting creeps who should be thrown into work camps and castrated and forced to make us pumpkin spice lattes. But also, it's because younger women are more fertile, and the whole point of relationships is to make babies. Or at least it used to be. Well, at least in our lizard brains. That's the whole point. I don't know what the point of modern relationships are anymore. I just learned recently that people purposely get into short-term relationships, which is bizarre to me. Like, what's the point? As well as situationships and polypools. The world is very confusing. It turns out people are different than me. Now, let's be real, hagmaxing simply does not make any sense from a evolutionary biological standpoint. But it's 2024, we have surpassed the need for evolutionary biology. We could grow babies in pods and also kill ourselves in them. Our brains are full of plastic now. Men wanting to be with younger women made sense when babies were the goal, but Babies don't seem to be the goal anymore. For many older women who simply don't want to have them, and for many younger Gen Z men who think they can't afford them, or even worse, are scared that having kids will contribute to climate change. It's like every other week I see an article.
My God. Oh, you can just call me a millennial. Nah, I don't. If that's the collective thought of the Gen Z, nah, take me away. Nah, I'm not Gen Z. I'm a 90s kid. What the fuck is that? Contributing. That's as worse as the flat Earth theory. Oh my God. Oh. I thought science advanced. Why did the people's brains shrink? Nah.
Fear-mongering Gen Z. Don't have kids, it will increase the carbon emissions, blah blah blah. You have to save the planet. And first of all, I gotta ask, who the fuck we saving the planet for if not future generations? So if Gen Z does not want kids, if they think they can't afford kids, why does being with a fertile woman even matter? Might as well date an older woman. Might as well scramble those rotten eggs. Ugh. Editor, edit that out. Edit that out.
Oh my God, I'm eating here, man.
But believe it or not, hag maxing is not really a new thing. It's been around for a really long time. Hundreds of years even. In fact, there was a very famous hag maxer in American history who wrote an entire letter of why it's preferable to sleep with an older woman. And that hag maxer's name? Benjamin Franklin. No, I'm not kidding. Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits of hag maxing. And what's funny is a lot of the reasons Benjamin Franklin gives are the same reasons a lot of the Zoomers who hag max give today. Because as they have more knowledge of the world and their minds are better stored with observations, their conversation is more improving and more lastingly agreeable. Because when women cease to be handsome, they study to be good. So basically, she can't rely on her looks anymore and has to develop a personality. Because there is no hazard of children, which irregularly produced may be attended with much inconvenience. Because through more experience, they are more prudent and discreet in conducting an intrigue to prevent suspicion. They're easier to cheat on your wife with. Lovely, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms, the lower parts continuing to the last, as plump as ever. Yes! Benjamin Franklin really just said, the ass is still fat.
Found an ass man in America. Hell yeah, brother. I like that. I like that a lot.
Incredible stuff from our founding fathers. I will literally never be able to look at a picture of this man the same again. This is no longer the guy who discovered electricity. No, this is the great American hag maxer. So basically, some Gen Z guys have found a hack in the male loneliness epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf.
Problem that hack is a premium. You need to be good looking with a good fit body to work.
Leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain. Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them. And men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more of a chance of getting a divorce. But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think of hag maxing? Have you ever hag maxed? Would you hag max? Personally, I am married to someone younger than me. He was graduating middle school while I was going into college. Well, to be clear, I did not know him when he was in middle school. I am not married to a middle schooler. Not a groomer, folks. Do not put in the newspaper that I am a groomer. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Link down below. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check them out. Link down below. And I will see you next time with a new video.
Funny. Very entertaining yet also informative as well. That's a long outro. Should I do outros like this?
The ass is still fat.
Hell yeah. Yes. Yes, I agree. I never knew Benjamin Franklin is a brother. You know, there are things that maybe you can fix in the social issues in America. Ko lang this is just an opinion Just an opinion. Just an opinion. If you remove divorce, diba? Like this lang. Wait lang. Ganito lang kasi. Let's not rile up everyone here. I'm just gonna say, if a person is married, both at a church and if they are church married and they're politically married, like they're registered in a government and then they're registered in the church, I think that they should not be allowed to have a divorce, because I have seen some people talk about it, and then there's the issue about marrying the girl, marrying the guy, and then divorcing the guy, and then the guy needs to give part of his properties and his money to the girl, and that's it. That's not healthy at all. If that's a possibility to be done, I'm not saying everyone's doing it, but because it's a possibility that could be done, it's gonna affect everyone negatively, you know. So I'm just saying naman, what if you remove the ability to divorce if you are registered both in the church and the government? If you have both registrations of marriage in them, then you're not allowed to divorce. Kasi, for me, why would you even take the time to have why do you even take the time to marry each other, make it official in the government side and the church side, if you're not gonna take it seriously? Marriage is to sickness and in health. That's all I'm saying, okay? Now, opinions on Shoe0nHead. Very likable. The content is entertaining, yet very informative as well. Not too opinionated. I cannot exactly say that because this is a matter of opinions clashing together. The facts are yeah. I can say that the facts are not let's say around 40%. I cannot say 50% because there are just opinions clashing together, and so on and so forth. So ganun. But it's a very good video. summarized perfectly, I say. Because I think you can do this thing, this issue. You can easily lengthen this until 1 hour to 2 hours. But nah, I don't think it's worth it. So for a 20-minute video, everything's mentioned, everything was explained properly. Jokes are I mean, my humor is broken, so I'm not sure if I can react to the jokes. So yeah, it's a very good video. Likey. Balik na nga lang tayo maglaro. I'm just gonna go back to playing. Finish my... I paused way too many times there. I'm not doing things correctly. I'm just reacting to a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to put my opinions there. Is it bad? I don't know. I don't think not. Anyone can put their opinions on the internet, I guess. I mean, you see too much bullshit on the internet already. It's not a unique thing to do. For anyone who's gonna see me on YouTube on this video, paabol ko lang. Wait lang. Their music eh. I just wanna say if you agree to my opinions or detest me at this point, please comment down below, okay? Thank you.